Hey everyone, it's David here from Freedom Founders. Let's talk today about retirement planning. Or actually, I hate the word retirement. Let's talk about freedom planning because I'm all about freedom in one's life. See, I don't think we should ever talk in terms of retirement. That's an old industrial age term, meaning that you work all your life hard on the factory line. Or in the case of our profession in dentistry, it's on the dental line. Now, again, I'm not putting down what we learn how to do and the great work that many of you do serving patients. No, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, when do you know that you've got enough to, quote, retire, or I would say have freedom? Freedom means you don't have to retire. Freedom means you can continue to practice if you want to, but freedom means you get to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, with whom you want to do it. See, that's what I'm all about. And the problem is too many people think in terms of saving money, accumulating money, taking so much every month out of your paycheck, out of your W-2, and dumping into savings, and then turning that over to a third-party financial advisor who then tells you what? Put it in a 401k or other tax-deferred environment so that you can have the tax savings, defer the tax down the road, and then you'll pile up this certain amount of money over the years. Now, if you're doing nothing else at all, that's not a terrible plan. It does make you do something. But here's the problem. Find me a financial advisor that can tell you how much you really need to have when you pile up all the savings, the 401ks, how much you really need to have. See, they can't. They can't because they've never learned how or never taught you how to actually orchestrate cash flow. See, it's not about having a pile of money, because if you're going for a pile of money and you don't never learn how to turn that money into producing cash flow, sustainable cash flow, lifetime, predictable, sustainable cash flow, then you just got a pile of money that you're going to eat into every month of the rest of your life when you're no longer producing active income. And inflation, which we haven't seen in 36 years. So here's the other problem. We've had 36 years from the early 1980s till just the last few years of declining interest rates and next to zero inflation. Where do you think we're going now for the next 36 years? Oh, it's not going to be the same. No, it can only go one way. That's up. Increasing interest rates and increasing inflation. Now, your financial planner, unless they have been doing this since the 1980s or before, haven't ever seen the new market that's going to happen. They haven't seen it. They don't know. They're only predicting what they know historically. Throw it out the window. It's not going to work. The stock market's predicted to only return between 2 and 4% over the next 10 years or more. Bonds today, 2.5%. They always say, put your money in 401ks in the stock market, pile up, accumulate the stockpile of investment capital, and then when you get to, quote, retirement, no more active income, then go safe. Yeah, take your accumulation and pop it into bonds, because bonds are safe and stable. Yeah, 2.5%. Yeah, that's not going to produce anything for you. So that's the problem. Most financial advisors, they can't give you that number, or if they want to give you a number, they're going to push that number way up here. They're going to add millions of dollars to what your number needs to be. Why? Because they don't know. And the higher that number is, the further down the road you push your freedom point, or retirement if you want to call it that. I say push your freedom point too far down the road. Here's what I know to be true. When you hit your freedom point and you've learned how to orchestrate sustainable, predictable cash flow out of your accumulated capital assets, then you're going to grow those assets. You're not going to deplete them. You're not going to take out principal. You're going to learn how to grow them. It grows faster when you can concentrate on continuing to grow those. Now, I don't mean that's as a job. You don't have to work at it. It's all about connections in an alternative investment environment. That being what I love is real estate. Now, you're going to say, oh, yeah, David, but that's hard. But people lose money in real estate, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Real estate markets also cycle as well. Yes, they do. What I love about real estate is it's an inefficient market. That means the big boys, the big institutions can't play there. They can't manipulate those markets like they can the stock market. It's available for small investors, individual investors like me, like you. It's all about connection to the right people. It's an insider's game, and most people don't understand that. They try to either do it themselves and get beat up because they don't know how to manage tenants or contractors. They do it the wrong way. They think HGTV, flip this house, is something they can do on the weekends. No, don't do it that way. It's all about connections. When you build your freedom plan, your freedom date based on capital assets and not financial paper, capital assets that will keep up with inflation, then you know what your number is, because those capital assets will produce predictable, sustainable cash flow. See, as a passive investor, totally passive, I can get 12% plus on my money. I know what my return is. Whether it's an up market or a down market, I can do it in either one. If I want to go active and build my capital base faster, I can get well into the 30% returns. You can't do that in the stock market. Stock market's like going to Vegas. You might as well be playing craps. It's a casino. And people ride it up and they watch it fall down. They ride it up and they watch it fall down. They lose decades of potential wealth building by playing that game. And then when they get to the date or the time when they wish they could retire, when their back is hurting so badly, their neck is killing them, and they go, Martha, I don't know if we have enough. I don't know if we have enough. And so guess what they do? They have to keep working because they never learned how to orchestrate cash flow. My challenge to you is to get off the dime and do something for yourself, for your family. Do it now. Quit pretending like just chomping away at your 401k is going to get you there, because you don't know. Your financial advisor doesn't know. Ask your financial advisor what their net worth is. Ask them how they produced it. Most of them won't, they won't tell you. They won't tell you. They're just trading time for dollars like you are. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Go figure out how to build capital assets. That's what set me free. It wasn't my dental practice. It wasn't the stock market. It wasn't my 401k, even though I had one. It was real estate assets that I had started building from when I was in dental school. I know how to do it faster and more predictably than anybody else because I've been through it. This is the 38th year I've been involved in real estate, and it works. Up markets, down markets, I know how to do it. Check it out. Follow me. I'll show you the way. There's a way to do it, and it is predictable. Remember, always stay focused on your freedom. I'll see you next time.